in the 4 years since the first fight. There's the straight left hand from Pacquiao.
After
right hand by Marquez.
Because Pacquiao gets out of here, you see, which may have been the most significant punch of the whole round, in the entire round, was a straight right hand right on the chin directly from Marquez.
CompuBox numbers in round one belong to Pacquiao, landing 12 out of range.
Uppercut
by Marquez. Huge left hook. Buckled Pacquiao.
Here you see Marquez working his counter punch once again when Pacquiao got out of position again, coming in, throwing a left hand. Marquez took advantage of it, and I'm quite sure that's what he's been working on in training over and over and over, counter punching Pacquiao.
CompuBox. This is a late round rally for Pacquiao.
But this can change back and forth from this right here.
Down goes Marquez on a straight left-hand shot. Perfect shot by Pacquiao. It may not have been a home run, but it was a double into the corner.
And Marquez is hurt. He's better be very glad that it's at the end of the round. See, this fight can go like this all night.
Marquez almost went down a second time, and he almost went to the wrong corner as well.
Down again the second time, except for the ropes held him up. And then he came back and stunned Pacquiao slightly at the end of the round.
That was the same sequence of punches.
Marquez trying to go back to the body and trying to go back to a more tactical style now. Pacquiao trying to search and destroy. Marquez trying to shock him with counter-punching aggression.
I'm really impressed.
It's all took by Marquez.
There you see Pacquiao land his patented right and straight left, following through right on the chin.
When we asked Manny Pacquiao yesterday what kind of fight he expected, he broke out in a big grin and said, hey, he himself said, meaning Juan Man. Now right hands by Marquez.
Here, once again, we see one single punch, probably the most memorable punch in the whole round, which was a straight right, but this time it came from Marquez.
We go to the 7th of a scheduled 12. CompuBox numbers in the 6th were relatively even. To my eyes, it was clear that Marquez...
He's still in his body as compared to Marquez.
Juan Manuel landed a little left hook to the body. And sometimes a little left. Oh, and they have a headbutt, and there's blood outside the right eye of Juan Manuel Marquez. And Marquez with a look of disgust on his face.
Accidental headbutt.
Left-handed, right-handed.
All right. Time in.
His vision.
And I'm quite sure with Nacho Bernstein here have a good cut man in the corner also.
Pacquiao landed a quick right hook. Momentarily lifted Marquez off his front foot.
Yeah, but Marquez is going to have to fight him. You can't outbox this guy. You're going to have to fight him. Here we see the headbutt, in particular way that Pacquiao fights, because he lunges in when he punches. So whenever you get a butt from him, it's really a true butt. But it could have been either way. The other guy could have got cut. And right after you see his patented punches, long 1-2, right jab followed by a long straight left.
In December, we saw a fight in Madison Square Garden between Shane Mosley and Miguel Cotto, in which the two fighters landed through 12 rounds, an identical number of punches by CompuBox count, 248 apiece. Through 7 rounds tonight, Marquez, by CompuBox count, has landed 93 punches, the same number he landed through 7 in the...
Here we see the right hand that landed and really did all of the damage to the right eye of Pacquiao. Solid right, no head, but nothing accidentally or otherwise. And here you see a simple 1-2. Both punches landed to the right eye.
More than a 2-to-1 favorite in this fight, which seemed to be high, and now it seems to be way more.
Clearly wavered in the 8th round.
It may be a new cut over Marquez's eyes. One thing we can be sure of, when a Marquez gets into a fight, it's a fight.
Continue, but keep an eye on it. Time in.
That's a second cut.
I believe you're right.
Here you see Pacquiao is getting his range again and started to find his target with that long, straight left hand. In fact, that's the punch evidently.
Did 12 and Pacquiao landed 13. And Harold, that wasn't an easy round to score. How do you have the fight?
Look at you, 5 rounds to 4, 86, 84, Manny Pacquiao. Jim, I tell you, that 1.4%.
This all started with a brilliant Pacquiao left hand, which looked for a moment as though it was going to knock Marquez down.
And he just looks so strong, as I said, going back to the rounds even. I look how Marquez walks, but he just looks weaker and don't seem to have the energy or the strength of Pacquiao.
Body's not going to take it anymore.
You see, unusual your punch right here. You see Pacquiao duck a punch and just wing a punch, not even knowing where it's going, and it landed.
Blood is drama. We have blood. We have drama.
It would be no injustice if Jeff Davidson stopped the fight because of the cut over Marquez's eye. It is a brutal gash. Well, that heightens the drama.
Doing that instead of going straight back.
Good left hand by Marquez. Now Pacquiao lands a solid shot, but up to this point, Juan Manuel is winning the round. We avenge all of Manny Pacquiao's triumphs against Mexican fighters and driving Pacquiao back into the ropes. Marquez going